What's up, guys? We got a massive one on tap this week. We got Georgia, who's back to being where they should be, title contender. The last couple years, they struggled. In fact, they even had a 7-6 year one year. I can't remember if it was last season, or the season before. They were pretty bad. But yeah, so we got Georgia at Hard Rock, and we've got to win today. I've got to win the next two to ensure that to make absolutely sure that I can get into the SEC championship. I'll still get into the playoff regardless, but I've got to win today no matter what. So here we go, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I think it's hilarious. There's a really funny animation. There's a really funny animation. Jumps off sides. Sebastian just starts doing like this worm thing. It's hilarious.
He just finds a way to make those choke plays like he just did, setting the tone. And sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading
up
to this game. We're focused on stopping them. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Canes trying to cash it in on first and goal.
Perfect. There we go, guys. So Hayden Lowe, I found out he's not even on Miami's team in real life anymore, apparently. I don't know what that's about.
Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Taylor. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Damn it.
That'll be
Couldn't
enough for the
quite
first down.
interrupt
They'll
it.
mark it at the 48. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down.
Oh, perfect pick. That's Gunnigan, I think. Boom.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Ooh.
Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
It's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
God dang it.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man.
Why was he wide
First
open?
grab of the
I don't
season
like
for
that.
this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And the Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be winning the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your own.
Wow, I don't know what hit him. Not sure who he was throwing to there.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking there. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short.
Damn it. Damn it, you bastards. You bastards.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10
I
from
thought I
the
had
13.
it.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing.
Just wide open. Nobody even bothered to. Really?
There's really never
That's
any doubt
pathetic.
this guy. Coaching
Come
staff
on,
always
boys.
talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and
doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gardner. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
What was that? That was a terrible. What the hell was that animation? Stumbling around, like what was that? That was a strange animation. I don't know what that was.
Looking to fire. It's complete. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Oh, needed it. Needed it.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So it really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Gonna run it. It's Temple.
Damn it. Damn it, guys. God, dude, you had so many chances to wrap him
They'll
up.
mark him down at the 27.
And you can't make that happen.
They
Come
say
on,
all
boys.
games count the same, but you get
That's
to this portion of
unacceptable.
the season and a chance to win a top 10
Unacceptable.
like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it.
That's
Because
right.
these two
Yep,
teams are
and
very
that is
talented. David.
second.
We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Running inside. It's Temple. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the gun, wants to pass. As he
God, dude. Oh, he dropped it. Thank you, sir. Wow. I got a gift right there. Wow, bro dropped
Getting
it.
the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Wow, I cannot believe he dropped that. Wow. That's
Here
insane.
comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to the
Damn it.
ground with the
Come on,
running back.
boys. Terrible.
The defense stops him
Absolutely
just
terrible.
short
That
of
is
first down. Maybe
pathetic.
needed a few
head on straight.
Close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short.
No, God, dude, fucking A, dude. Get.
Defense has forced him into 4th
God
down.
damn it. Freaking
Well, this
idiots.
quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense.
Freaking
with his
idiots,
legs.
dude.
That time,
What
though,
the
they-
hell,
Look at
boys?
this, guys. The offense
Pull your
appears to
head
be
out of your
going for
ass.
it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch. He's
Somebody came up clutch, thankfully.
It's on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Arrington. And he was
Dude,
beaten
why
by
do they go
Foster.
backwards when we're trying to go forwards? Like, what are you doing? Quit going backwards.
Sticks on 2nd down.
We're trying to go forwards, boys.
Back to pass. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, that was a waste of time.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball.
Can we stop with the
ball was spit out. You saw the defense flood.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Before
Yeah.
this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Unloads to the wideout.
boom.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive right now. Everything going in the other direction. So how you can respond when you begin to out there in this football game? You got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up
Really?
the first.
Tackle on, boys. What the hell was that? That was the worst tackle I've ever seen. That was embarrassing.
And that's a big play for this offense.
That was how
and
not
they
to tackle
need to
101.
get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half.
There we go. There's some defense.
The offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting that quarterback and can't give up a second.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss in the last play. And his throw is incomplete.
Crush this.
The offense just has
Smack
not
them
been
right
able
there.
to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll punt it around the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive
Note to self, maybe run out of that formation a little more often. That I like the setup of that one.
Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Texas taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Longhorns with the 7-3 lead in what's been a defensive stalemate so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Alabama's leading.
Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium.
Still can't believe I freaking lost to Mizzou last single day. What a joke.
But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me.
Ready to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half.
Just smacked
Get
him.
your confidence going. You just got to get something going early here on this drive.
Bam.
One play, stay aggressive.
Like the
Now I think I can be even more
from the
aggressive on
crowd.
fourth downs. Because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the
Damn
wide
it.
out. Got him downfield.
Pass defense is a little shaky in this game.
All the way to the 46-yard line. And the Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on first down.
Why are these dudes just running wide open today? What are they doing?
Inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
It's terrible pass
Georgia coming
defense.
out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Rush is on him. On the move.
Okay, finally. Thank you.
Across the field, and it's intercepted.
About time.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Run inside. It's
Damn it.
Harrington.
You gotta open a little bit bigger
Pick up
lane for
one
me,
to the
bud.
15.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. On target.
Yeah, I think in real life, Gilbert's out for the season, and like I said, Hayden Lowe is no longer on the team, apparently.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is...
Which I thought was interesting.
So fun to watch, like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Went to the running game on first down, now 2nd down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to it. Picks up the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami!
would say passing overall is a little bit more difficult to some degree than.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for
Strangely
something
enough, I
along
found it
the line
easier
there,
to
but
run the
they
ball
get him
this
on the
year than
ground at the
previous
20.
years.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
So that was a big frustration with previous games, is how inconsistent run blocking was.
Dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything. Live to play another play.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this.
Sack. Sit down.
It's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback keeps it, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion.
Damn it, dude.
Another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. And the Caves are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, bro, you gotta look that ball in, bud.
Make the connection. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air.
Oh, perfect. There we go. About time I benefited from some of that instead of being right now. I've been hit by that how many times in Dynasty this year.
A lot of times, touchdown passes into the end zone. You've got coverage, you can get a good guy.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Damn, one of my guys just got blown up on the kickoff. Wow.
Off the play fake on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take it off and got too anxious.
Yeah, we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13. This game is a virtual lock, and with that in mind, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 11. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw
Wow, what was that, boys? It was horrible.
And it's been great
that
execution.
trash?
They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got.
Makes the catch and he's free.
Alright, well, that was unexpected, but I'll take it.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and running on the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job too getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to know what we've seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the ball. Touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. That'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go. Well, they're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together. But so far today, this has been ugly.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll get rid of it.
Oh,
Intercepted. The defense is set up. He's knocked down. What a way to come out with the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense when you're up by 2+ scores. And you're in this situation. You know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass and forcing the interception.
wow, damn, dude, what was that?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the lead is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Maybe increase. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Go ahead and run some clock on this one.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Wow, Aaron Finch just said. Wow.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he goes through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Fouls through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
Great heads-up awareness by the quarterback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball, he shot downhill, and made a nice tackle.
And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's padded. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on to the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
Wow.
And now just throw another sack in the equation.
Domination.
Beating this record, they've been all over the field.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us here.
Well, I think we're gonna. Yeah, you can eliminate Georgia from the. You can eliminate them as far as the SEC championship goes. What worries me, though, is the possibility that I could end up playing Alabama potentially 3 times. Because there's a scenario where I play them in the playoff as well as the SEC championship, and dang, Arkansas absolutely tanked. Good lord. They were actually playing really well the last couple years, but then they just tanked for some reason. Damn. Florida's trash all of a sudden. Wow. They're trash. Wow, dude. Wow. They're really, really bad. Damn. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Dang, Indiana's bad. I wonder how long, like, yeah, they made the national championship, but I haven't looked at the recruiting rankings and stuff, and like how well they're recruiting. I wonder how long they're going to be able to like be a contender, be a legitimate contender. I kind of think they might have just kind of struck gold with Mendoza. I don't know. Look at that crap. I mean, y'all see that crap. I simulated that game, and we lost to a bad Mizzou team that's going to finish with 5 or 6 losses. Like, that's embarrassing. Actually, potentially more, because they've just got 3 games left. Yeah. Wow. We got Alabama next. That's going to be a really tough one. It's at Alabama. What the heck? Missouri State has a guy, he's leading the Butkus Award. Watch. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Because Missouri State is my alma mater, so I don't think I'll ever do a Missouri State Dynasty just because they're like a 50-something yeah, well, I tried. We'll keep trying. Freaking Jonas Williams. Freaking boy. Am I gonna win anything? Not looking like. Damn, I might not win nothing this year. What the hell? Wow, dude, I might not win nothing this year. That's embarrassing. That's never happened. What the hell? Wow, dude. I'm not even gonna win the Bulls. What the hell? Dude. Wow, bro. That's embarrassing. That's actively... Wow. Okay, well, at least I'm gonna win the Remington, it looks like. The center award. That's actively embarrassing. Oh, okay, freshman of the year. Sean Alexander Award. Wow, guys, I cannot believe that crap. I may only win Freshman of the Year and the Remington Award for centers, but that could be it. What the hell? Wow, Clemson beat Florida State. So, speaking of Missouri State, how are they doing? Probably trash. Because their ratings are just terrible last time I looked. Not horrible, but oh gosh, dang. 59, ugh. I mean, wow, they beat Georgia Tech. Wow. I actually played one game as Missouri State in 26 and like just messing around when I beat USC. But damn, dude, 59, are you kidding me? That combined with like the team grades being terrible and the not NIL budget being non-existent, like that would just be impossible. I don't know how. I think that it wouldn't be doable to actually build it into something, you know, unless you kind of cheated and went into like easy mode. I don't know. I continue to be loaded in recruiting. Nice, I'm back. Clawed my way back to #1 after that BS loss against Mizzou. Nice, there we go, baby. Clawed my way back to #1 after that BS loss to Mizzou. Suck it, Mizzou. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. USC lost. Suck it. It's probably not going to mean much for my Heisman hopes. Well, maybe. Man, I want to win it so bad as a freshman. There's always next year I could, do that. But... oh, man. Oh, man. So they ended up losing. So are they still #1? Or are they still oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to, how freaking OU, wow, they slipped down. Freaking OU again after I literally just played. So I'm going to end up potentially playing them for the fourth time in 2 years. It's ridiculous. Damn, Florida's horrible. 1-9. Oh my gosh. Wow, dude. They're awful. Clemson's struggling. Florida State's doing a little better, but not by a lot. Damn. Okay, so who does OU have left? I'd really rather not play them twice. Y'all can see that I already played them. Like, I'd really rather not play them again. I'm getting tired of playing the same, one team. That would be a 4th time in 2 years. because I played them twice last year. You'd be talking 4 times in 2 years. I'm getting kind of tired of playing them here. I mean, if that continues happening, I might switch conferences. I might do like a Big Ten or something like that. Although the weird thing is, when I did briefly switch Miami to the Big Ten, like I think in 26 for like 1 year, but for some reason it wouldn't let me play in the Big Ten championship, even though I should have been eligible. It's really odd. But anyway, so let's see. So they played Indiana too. They were trash. Yeah, they're 1 losses to Milwaukee. Oh, so they have. Okay, so they close out with A&M. Come on, A&M. Beat OU, please, so I don't have to play them for the 4th time in 2 years. But I am serious. I might switch Miami to like the Big 10 or Big 12 or something if that continues to happen, because you can't change like once they have your schedule set for that season from a conference standpoint, you can't change opponents. Like because the regenerating the schedule thing, that only changes your non-conference opponents. That doesn't do anything to your conference games. So it's annoying. But yeah, so anyway. So now with that loss, as long as I can win that game, that'll knock them down another run almost. I don't have to worry about playing Alabama potentially a couple times. Now if we look at the college football playoff bracket, it's looking like most likely USC in the Sugar Bowl, and then I'd be facing Kansas State or LSU probably in the semis. So, alright guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.